What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another video. I'm Michigan Sports Talk here, and in this one we got some more transfer portal news. We go over the latest on some wide receiver targets for Michigan, the remaining targets, and also a couple of new wide receiver targets. Also give the latest on offensive line targets in the transfer portal, another name to keep an eye on there. Also where Michigan ranks with their transfer portal class currently, and also the Michigan coaching staff continuing to see top recruiting targets, including a 5-star quarterback. It's all going to be in this video and more, so let's go ahead and get right into it. Alright, so let's go ahead and start this video with some transfer portal news for Michigan, and we don't got too much news in the transfer portal. A couple of new targets to keep an eye on for Michigan, though. Let's first start with wide receiver. Michigan, the remaining targets right now are the Appalachian State receiver Caden Robinson, a 6'2", 205-pound wide receiver. Would absolutely love Michigan to get him. He has 1 season of eligibility remaining, mainly known as a slot receiver, but he can play outside, and he has already taken visits this week to USC and UCLA. He's gotten a lot of interest from several Power 4 programs. Michigan looking to get him on campus for a visit. There has not been a visit set up, but if there is a visit set up, that would be a huge win for Michigan. He's been very productive for App State the last 2 seasons. This past season, he had 53 receptions for 840 yards and 2 touchdowns. In 2023, 67 receptions, 905 yards, and 10 touchdowns. And then also, we've talked about the other one, which is True Edwards, a 6'3", 201-pound wide receiver from Louisiana Tech. Began his career with a JUCO stop and then also transferred to Hawaii, and the last 2 seasons he's been at Louisiana Tech, where he is coming off his best season, 85 receptions, 989 yards, and 6 touchdowns. It's another guy that, plays in the slot but also plays on the outside as well. If Michigan can get one of Caden Robinson or True Edwards, that would be absolutely huge for the wide receiver room, adding an experienced receiver that has produced and has been a productive receiver. There's also been a new wide receiver target that is on Michigan's radar, though. According to E.G. Holland of the Wolverine, UMass wide receiver transfer Anthony Simpson is on Michigan's radar. Now, this is an interesting one because obviously Michigan would like to get a receiver with a bit more size, and Anthony Simpson is a 5'11", 180-pound receiver, but the only thing is he could add some nice depth to the room. He has been productive in 1 season, which was in 2023 when healthy. He had 57 receptions for 792 yards and 3 touchdowns. He's a former 3-star recruit, signed with Arizona, didn't play that much, transferred to UMass in 2023, did suffer an injury during the 2024 campaign early in the season, and then entered the portal in October. Does have 1 season of eligibility remaining, and according to Clayton Safey of the Wolverine, he is discussing the possibility of planning a visit to Michigan, but Michigan does have some ties here because he did play for Michigan's current tight ends coach Steve Kasula when he was the offensive coordinator at UMass. So Anthony Simpson, the UMass receiver, remains an option for Michigan as well. Another one to keep an eye on is the James Madison wide receiver transfer Cam Ross, a 5'10" receiver. His past season had 37 receptions, 443 yards, 3 touchdowns. Recently entered the portal, though he is another receiver on the smaller side as a slot receiver, and he did spend the first 4 seasons of his college career at UConn before transferring to James Madison. According to Matt Zenitz of 24/7 Sports, he is set to visit Virginia Tech, and UCF in the coming days, but that is a name to keep an eye on. So let me know what you guys think. Obviously, the more intriguing receivers here is True Edwards and Caden Robinson. I would expect Michigan to really go after those 2 receivers as much as they can. So let me know what you guys think. Any other receivers receivers you would like Michigan to go after. And again, there could be some more options becoming available with these playoff teams, seasons ending right now, as the players do get 5 days after their game to enter the portal if they want to. And then real quick here, the offensive line, it appears right now the only potential targets is right now the New Mexico State offensive tackle Shiaz Pete, who was a massive human being, 6'8", 320 pounds, has 1 season of eligibility remaining, has been offered by Michigan, Oklahoma State, Vanderbilt, Kentucky, Stanford, others, and he has visited Oklahoma State, Kentucky, and Iowa State, and also Nebraska. Michigan has offered him, shown interest, but they are yet to get a visit from him, and that would be the next step for the Wolverines, as Shiaz Pete, one of the top-rated offensive linemen in the transfer portal right now. And also another guy Michigan is not really in the mix for right now, but could get more involved. He is from Montana State, has 2 seasons of eligibility, a 6'5", 310-pound offensive tackle, and right now is the second best available offensive tackle in the portal, according to On3 rankings. He has visited Cincinnati already. He was on campus for a visit at Michigan State and is also set to see Ohio State, so maybe Michigan can make a run for him, potentially get him on campus for a visit, as Michigan is looking for a proven offensive tackle, and right now I would say that's probably their biggest need, outside of the wide receiver position. And if Michigan can get another offensive lineman, another receiver, and another cornerback, which obviously we've talked about, Thaddeus Dixon, the Washington cornerback, Michigan set to get a visit from him. That would be a big time pickup and really would fill all the needs for the defensive side for Michigan. Right now, Michigan has the number 5 transfer portal class. According to On3 rankings, they have 11 transfer commits right now. So Michigan has done, a pretty good job so far here in the transfer portal. They are filling their needs nicely. They just need to, really finish it out here. And obviously, there's, still a lot of time. There's also the April window. Michigan has added from the April window before. So let me know what you guys think. And also wanted to mention that Michigan offensive coordinator Chip Lindsey has visited the 5-star quarterback Ryder Lyons in the 2026 class from the state of California. Has gotten predictions and crystal ball predictions put in for USC, although that was a while ago. A 6'3", 215-pound quarterback. Now, it is pretty interesting because Lyons is a LDS kid and plans to go on a mission after graduation, so that would mean he wouldn't arrive on campus until 2027, which would actually benefit Michigan, because obviously we got Bryce Underwood right now, so that could help Michigan maybe a little bit. Obviously going to be a lot of competition right there though for Michigan, so Michigan looking to get a potentially another 5-star quarterback in the 2026 class. And obviously the Michigan coaching staff has been out on the road visiting tons of top targets, which we've talked about in our past 2 videos. So coaching staff staying busy here. And with that, that is going to wrap up this video. Hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, make sure to go ahead, drop a like, comment down below, and subscribe for more if you are new around here. I greatly appreciate it, and we will see you guys in the next video. Go Blue.